All right, thanks, guys. The Orioles take on the Red Sox. First of a double dip, 1:05 Eastern first pitch at Fenway. The Orioles are historically bad this year. The Red Sox are historically good. That said, though, this game is currently off the board. No lines or leans for this afternoon's matinee as of yet. Those lines should be released at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Game 1. Next game, the Marlins take on the Nationals, 4:05 East in the Capitol. The Nats are the $2 favorites in this one. Totals 8.5. 10-cent fade of Washington in the early going here. Chens for the Marlins. McGowan makes his first start for Washington. Now, I am looking for Miami to get on McGowan early. They're almost playing 500 ball when Chen makes the start as well, despite as bad as they've been this season. Now, a lot of scoring in these teams' head-to-head matchups this season. 12-6 of the over so far in the year. So all that said and done, give me Wei Yin Chen getting the W. That's a Chen play exclusively in the over. 8.5 runs in this one. And with that said, welcome to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Wednesday's MLB action. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, memberships begin at just $1.99 per month. There's different tiers and packages there, and there's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please just feel free to quickly hit that pause button right now and just open up your browser. Type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you're a current patron of mine and you are watching me right now, you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You make it all worth it. And with all that said and done, let's go ahead and jump right back into some more lines and personal leans. All starts are Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Astros Blue Jays, 4:07 Toronto. Now, the Astros have clinched. The Blue Jays have not. And with all that said, this game is currently off the board as well. No lines available as of yet. Look for those to be released by 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next game, Royals, Reds, 6:40 Cincinnati. The Reds are $1.60, totals 9, nickel fade of the Reds in the early going here. Phil Myers for the Royals, Reeds for Cincinnati. Now, since he's 542 in their games as the home favorite, KC's won just 7 of 28 ball games played at the current moneyline price. We're looking at 3-0 to the under in these teams' 3 head-to-head matchups. Give me the Reds outright in the under. 9 runs in this one. Next game, Brewers, Cardinals, 7:10 St. Louis. The Brewers are $1.15, totals 8.5, 15-cent move toward Milwaukee already. Chacín's for the Brewers, John Gant's for the Cardinals. The Cards have won just 8 of 18 ball games where John Gant makes the start. Milwaukee's gone 635 when favored in those matches where they're the favorite. Now, the Cardinals are 8-0 to the over in their last 8 ball games. So give me Jhoulys Chacín getting the W. That's a Chacín play exclusively in the over. 8.5 in this one. Next game, Orioles. Sox, second of a double dip. The Orioles are historically bad. The Red Sox are historically good. That said, though, this game is currently off the board. No lines or leans for Game 2 as of yet either. Those lines should be released at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Game 2. All right, next game, Yankees-Rays, 7:10 Tampa Bay. And similar to the O's and Red Sox, this game is still off the board as well. No lines for this evening's matchup as of yet. Those numbers should open up at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next game, we do have some lines for Braves-Mets, 7:10 New York. The Mets are $1.65, total 7. Nickel move toward New York in the early wagering. Newcomb's for the Braves, DeGrom's for the Mets. New York 632 in their games at the current moneyline price point. They also have arguably the best pitcher in the NL starting on the bump tonight. Now, in DeGrom, his starts did go 21-10 to the under thus far on the season. So give me Jake DeGrom getting the W. That's a DeGrom play exclusively in the under. 7 runs in this one. Next game, Pirates-Cubs, 8:05 Chicago. The Cubs are $1.80, no total posted as of yet. Nova's for the Pirates, Quintana's for the Cubs. Chicago struggled a bit as of late, winless in their past 2, dropping 4 out of their last 6 as well. Pittsburgh, on the other hand, is exactly the opposite. Winners in 3 of their last 4, 7 out of their last 9 as well. Now, total-wise, just 5 out of 17 head-to-head matchups between these squads actually got over the total. It'll be interesting to see where that line's going to open up at. But regardless, I do like the dogs in this one. Give me the underdog, Pittsburgh Pirates, plus 155. Winning this one outright for some money line cash. Next game, Tigers Twins, 8-10 Minnesota. The Twins are $1.40, totals 8.5. 10-cent fade of Minnesota in the early going here. Boyd's for the Tigers, Odorizzi's for the Twins. Minnesota's 10-7 in their head-to-head matchups with Detroit. The Tigers have won just 25 of 75 as the official road underdog. Just 5 out of 17 head-to-head matchups between these squads got over the total this year. Give me the Minnesota Twins winning this one outright and the under. 8.5 in this one. Next game, Indians-White Sox, 8-10 guaranteed rate field in Chicago. And unfortunately for bettors, this game is currently off the board too. Look for those lines to be released by 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next game, Phillies-Rockies, 840 Colorado. The Rockies are $1.85. Total was 10.5 down to 10 flat. Nickel fade of the Rockies as well. Pavetta's for the Phils. Herman Marcus for the Rockies. Colorado's 6-16 in their games as the favorite. Phillies lost their last 7 straight and scored just 8 runs in their last 4 games. Oddly enough, though, 5 out of 5 head-to-head matchups between these teams got over the total. Give me the Rockies run line in the under. 10 flat in this one. Next game, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, 940 Arizona. The Dodgers are $1.20, total 7.5. 10-cent move toward Los Angeles in the early wagering here. Striplings for the Dodgers, Greinke's for the D-backs. But as bad as the D-backs have been, they are looking to play spoiler in this spot here. They're also 5-1 on the run line in their last 6 playing the Dodgers. 9-4 straight up in their last 13 playing at home against LA. Now, total-wise, Arizona's just 31% to the over at home, when the line's 7.5. So with all that said and done, give me the underdog Diamondbacks in the under. 7.5 in this one. Next game, Rangers, Angels, 10-07 Los Angeles. The Angels are $1.70, totals 8.5. 20-cent fade of LA in the early going here. Mendez for Texas, Heaney for Los Angeles. LA's 42-20, taking on losing ball clubs. They're also 12-6 in their head-to-head matchups with Texas. Mendez starts did go 4-0 to the over thus far for Texas. Give me the Angels outright in the over, 8.5 in this one. Next game, Athletics, Mariners, 10-10 Seattle. The Mariners are $1.25, totals 8.5. 30-cent move towards Seattle already. Jackson's for the A's, Hernandez for the Mariners. The Mariners are 24-16 in their games at the current market price. Oakland's already clinched a playoff berth and has dropped 2 of their last 3. Now, Jackson starts went 12-4 to the under so far in the year. All that said and done, give me the Mariners outright in the under. 8.5 in this one. All right, next and final game for the show. It is going to be Padres-Giants, 10-15 San Francisco. The Giants are $1.45, total 7. Nickel fade of San Fran in the early going here. Perdomo's for the Padres, Bumgarner's for the Giants. The Giants are $6.52 at the current market price. They're also 11-7 in their head-to-head matchups with San Diego. Bumgarner starts went 14-6 to the under on the year. Give me the Giants outright in the under 7 runs in this one. And with that said and done, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just want to remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, tier memberships and packages begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and just open up your browser. All you got to do is type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You make it all worth it. And so far on the Daily Best Plays and the Dog of the Days, we've had a really, really good month, past couple weeks on that Patreon page. So I strongly encourage you to check that out. I always update the results, the winners and the losers. Sometimes when we have a really, really bad beat or a close beat, those recaps will be just for tier package members only, just because I write it up and do clever and creative write-ups for those losses. So those are for members only. But like I said, it's only $1.99 a month just to access most of my content. So once again, feel free to just go ahead and check that out. There's plenty of free content there as well. And on those winners that I post, that's free. And I include my current track record when it comes to the picks as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed all this great free information for this video on YouTube. And please don't forget to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage.